It's us once again. I got my homeboy Mike B with me. Say something, Mike B.
What it do?
And that's what he says. We're here for another quickie episode. It's been a minute, brother.
Yep.
But we're here.
We are.
We're here.
No, I ain't even got nothing to say about it. I'm just glad we're here.
Yeah.
You know, no complaints.
Yeah. Usually when we on our sabbatical, should I call it a sabbatical? Not right.
when y'all don't see us for a while, most of the time, like 99% of the time, it's because JT is involved in another production. Yeah.
If you're in the Kansas City area, come check me out. The name of the play is Honky, and that's right. Exactly what I said is exactly what it is.
Okay.
Honky.
And where is the show?
At the Gym Theater on 18th and Vine in Kansas City, Missouri.
This is the last week, I think, right?
We had a matinee today, but it's we have one more weekend.
Okay.
I think it end on the 20. No, the 12th. What's Mother's Day? The 12th.
I don't know.
Next Sunday. What's today?
Today is Sunday.
I know. I mean the
Cinco de Mayo. Remember? Okay.
Well, yes. That means we ain't doing shit. But Cinco de Mayo.
In case y'all wanted to know,
yeah,
absolutely nothing.
Hey,
I don't
happy
had
Cinco de
drink.
Mayo for people that's out there
Celebrating. Yeah,
they're celebrating. I think my family doing. They eating Mexican food. I say that.
Okay,
that's what black people do. So I don't know what everybody else do, but yeah, they.
You were talking about the play.
Oh, come. It's a good play. To me, the premise of the play basically, a black kid gets shot over some shoes. Oh. And some tennis shoes, and the designer of the shoe, is feeling some type of way, but to me, it's more is like a white guilt type play. Once you boil down to it, and you start actually listening to everybody. Mm-hmm. But it's good. Okay. It's a satire.
I promise I didn't think that's what it was going to be about.
Huh? It caught me by when I first saw it. No, not saw it. I saw a little bit of the scenes on YouTube, whatnot.
Okay.
But just like one or two, nothing I was in. Mm-hmm. Just and then I read it, and it was totally different than what I was thinking, especially with Honky.
Right. Anytime I hear that word, the first person I think of is George Jefferson. Like I don't know anybody else that uses that word.
The director came and she said, "What you doing?" Around this time, mm-hmm. And I was like, "So what's the name of the play?" He's like, "Honky." I'm like, "Is this a biography of George Jefferson?" He was like, "No," but yeah, and so that's what I'm doing right now. I got some other things that I'm excited about later on in the year. I'll let y'all know, but. Yeah, if you're in the Kansas City area for next weekend, Mother's Day weekend, ain't got shit to do. Come through.
Right on.
Gym Theater. What's happening, brother? We haven't seen each other. It's been a couple of things.
Are you gonna give me a chance? You said what's happening?
And then took over.
What's happening?
But I was about to say R.I.P.
All right, you can do that, and then I'll say what's happening.
Yeah, all right. Well, R.I.P. to John Singleton. I was hoping, I try to squeeze my way into something he was doing.
Oh, okay.
Me being a actor, but it happens, and so.
It was a stroke, or was it a heart attack?
I heard it was a stroke.
Stroke, okay.
I'm thinking complications of a stroke, whatnot.
And he was like 50, like young.
Like 4. I think he was still in.
It's
40,
like an age you don't think about strokes.
Yeah.
Like
nowadays, especially with black men,
the fact that we don't go to the doctor like we used to.
We don't go to the doctor and just I guess our body chemistry is susceptible to heart attacks and strokes,
heart disease,
heart disease, high blood pressure, so we got to watch it. We got to go to the doctor, keep an eye on it, because that's what's killing us pretty much.
Yep.
That and guns. So that's pretty much it. Mm-hmm. Other than that, we golden.
I got sad real quick.
Yeah.
Truth came out like
shit. Right. Yeah.
But you know,
what's next on the list, Mike?
R.I.P. to John Singleton.
Yeah, it's a couple of R.I.Ps that's been going around.
But speaking of the doctor, I think we talked about this story, or we talked about me going to the doctor and my doctor's thinking that I have sleep apnea. Do you remember? Do you recall that?
I remember that you said that word.
Sleep apnea.
Mm-hmm. I remember doctor.
That's the only word I know to describe it.
They gave you a diagnosis.
No, they didn't. But every time I go to the doctor, this comes up. And I keep telling her, like, I don't have any trouble sleeping. I can go to sleep like that. I don't know if that's something to brag about.
I don't know. But, I don't think it's like you, like, falling asleep. But it's during the time you sleep. That's the problem. You haven't looked at yourself sleep.
I have not looked at myself sleep.
Yeah, so maybe you need to record yourself, and it's probably a whole different story then. You've been trying to breathe and shit. You never know, man.
True. Yeah. And so she decided that, again, I went to the doctor. She's like, I want you to do this sleep study. I said, okay. Yeah. Just because I'm tired of you talking about sleep apnea. Because she said I got sleep apnea like neck. I'm like, oh, okay. And so she just feels like I should have it. So she wanted me to do a sleep study. They mailed me a little device that you strap yourself up, a little thing you put around your chest, you put on your finger.
Oh, so it was a home
and
study.
then you put this thing in, that captures your breathing.
Okay.
You put it around your ears and it's like sits right here.
Yeah.
Man, you talk about awkward. You wired up basically.
Yeah.
And trying to sleep. I'm like, who can sleep with all this crap on? They used to have you go to like a facility and try and sleep there.
Study, yeah.
And they got all these lights on, like you uncomfortable, you're not at home, like can't nobody sleep like that.
Well, they studying you, maybe. But now, I don't think it's a nice sleep.
They want you to sleep though.
Yeah.
I had to do it for 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
Man, I think the first night I probably slept like 4 hours. And then like if the thing come off your arm or the thing come away from your nose and it can't sense you breathing, then it starts talking to you. Please check so-and-so device. So I'm probably asleep for like 10 minutes and I keep hearing something in my ear, like talking about check. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm confused. And then I wake up because it wakes me up, and then I have to readjust these damn sensors. And I said, how do people sleep like this? So I know my results probably gonna come back saying I got sleep apnea, but it's because I couldn't sleep with this shit on.
Well, I mean, maybe the 4 hours that you got, that's all they needed.
I don't know. It was 2 days in a row. Yeah. So hopefully they got a little bit more. But
maybe it ain't about you being uncomfortable. It is them actually trying to do a study on your ass.
I feel like I should be able to, if you're going to study my sleep, I should be able to sleep.
I mean, you was probably unconscious for a hot second. That's all they needed. You use it as soon as you was asleep.
And I died a little bit.
And then you like, this shit ain't doing nothing. You think everything is clear. But you over there trying to die, and they don't know.
I ain't trying to die.
No.
Sign me up. No. I ain't trying to die. But anyway.
What else
I was trying to remember, like, we wrote some stuff on the board Friday that we wanted to talk about today. And I see Candyman and Bloody Mary. And I was like, this must have been an alcohol-induced conversation.
Yeah, we were drinking.
Because I have no idea why we would write Candyman and Bloody Mary to talk about. Does that jog your memory? Candyman and Bloody Mary.
I remember a little bit. I mean, but it do look strange just sitting up there. No. No. I'm okay. We was talking about movies. It had to be
okay. Is Candyman?
We was talking about when we talking about Avengers. What led us
to Candyman and Bloody Mary? I don't know.
Candyman.
Is that
Jordan Peele? That's what it was.
Okay.
I think it was Jordan Peele, and I told you. I think they said he was doing a remake of Candyman.
Okay.
And then you went to Bloody Mary. That's what it was.
Oh.
Because when we was younger.
There you
when
go.
Candyman came out.
When Candyman came out.
Yeah.
Candyman and Bloody Mary.
I don't know
even
how
as an
I
adult,
found that, boy.
You found it.
I found. I don't know. I don't know.
You deserve a shot,
man. Usually I'm lost in the forest.
You found that.
I must have left some breadcrumbs. I followed my breadcrumbs. I don't know how I found it.
It wasn't even bread. I don't know how you found it.
I don't know it. Go ahead, Mike.
When we were younger, like people used to talk about Candyman, and even to this day, as an adult, I don't say Candyman 3 times in the mirror. I don't say Bloody Mary 3 times in the mirror. Like, and I know
remember my cousins used to do old Bloody Mary type,
man.
and I used to.
I used to watch Freddy. I watched Jason. Like me and scary movies, we get along. Okay. I even seen Candyman.
Yeah,
but I still, I won't do it.
I enjoyed it, but it was just a scared enjoyment, like Poltergeist. I used to like watching Poltergeist, but it scared the shit.
But see, I feel like now it seems watching it as an adult, it seems more like a comedy than anything.
I mean, well, of course, you're an adult now, but
not.
And plus, they were a little bit more cheesy back in the day,
especially
with the technology.
Uh-huh.
But Freddy, it was a comedy back then, though. After the first one was scary, and then the rest of them, it was pure comedy.
That's the one
I love
movie
Freddy.
That really.
Oh yeah, I got it. It was comedy to me.
I that's the one time I tried to sleep in the room with my mama. Like I can't do it.
Oh, for real,
Freddy? Yep, the first Freddy.
It didn't do nothing. Oh yeah, the first one was you got the body, I got the brain.
See, I don't even remember.
That's all. That
I just know I did not like that
Freddy,
because if you go to sleep, he shows up in your dreams. Like that's how you get you. Man, that concept messed me up as a child.
It was Poltergeist for me, and then my mama used to torture me. She like they're here, and it be the show ain't on or nothing. It just be dark. They're here, or like when the TV get staticky, she'll say that shit. Go off. Yeah, I'm like, okay now.
That was a little scary.
You playing a little Lulu on me? I ain't with it, but I used to love watching them.
Mm-hmm.
But scared the shit.
Who you think was the person that thought of if you say like Bloody Mary in the mirror 3 times? Was there a movie about Bloody Mary back then?
I think this is just like a urban legend or something.
But
you damn, my cousin.
I'm like, how did my hood find out about it?
I mean,
there wasn't no internet. Like it.
I mean, it's just, as I said, urban legend. I guess my cousin used to have like a picture. I don't know why you have a picture of a clown in your room.
You didn't like clowns?
No, I don't just on GP. I just don't like clowns. But why you got a picture of a clown?
Was it like a scary clown? Because clowns bring fun.
But it was like
they bring candy.
Clowns are sad characters.
They give you balloons.
I don't like clowns. No.
That's what they used to do before it came out.
Balloon, but it was just
it changed the game.
How you supposed to be happy and got a tear?
No, that was the prison clown.
No, some of the clowns I seen have like a tear or two.
That clown killed somebody. You messing with the wrong clowns. I'm talking about the ones at the circus, because that's where clowns are from. The circus, not the hood.
I don't know. I didn't like them, man.
Nope. It was once it came out. That's what made me start looking at clowns.
Before they just further. Let me know like clowns ain't good.
You remember was it last year or maybe 2 years ago where all of a sudden we started seeing these clown sightings? Well, not we, but people started seeing all these clown sightings and they was reported on the news. You don't remember that?
I didn't know.
It was I think around election time or right before election or something, 2016. And people were like,
you said clowns like it was an alien or something.
Yes.
I didn't catch that one.
I'm hoping I'm not making that up, but I think.
I hope you are. That sounds ridiculous.
I think I'm telling the truth.
I mean, you can, but I
you don't remember.
I don't remember. No, I don't want to remember that bug. that sounds like some clown sightings. Just you saying that, I feel embarrassed.
And it was on the news. They kept talking about it for like 2 weeks straight. People were like, be on the lookout.
See that? And then what? I mean, you saw some clowns, and then what? Let me show you a trick. Roll up a window and leave or something.
You got to.
Nah. I mean, but what were they doing? Were they like?
They were just like being creepy. I'm for real. I'm for real. I'm sure somebody out there remembers what I'm talking about. It was about 2 years ago.
That sounds. I remember that they had that little killer clown scared back in the late 80s. You remember that?
I probably wasn't born.
Let's move on. What else is on? Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I know you in it to win it, Mike B.
Yeah, most definitely.
You do review.
Remember, you talk shit. Said Mike B reviews every damn show.
Oh well, I think that's on your list.
Yeah, it's on my list.
But that don't like it's improving. You saying like it's proving you wrong, proving me wrong.
It was the hate that was coming along with it.
It's the truth. Do you not? Tell them all the other shows you do, Mike B. Tell them ones you stop doing. Mike B done lifted his load this past year, but Mike B, you was.
We ain't talking about me. We talking about Game of Thrones, right?
Like, baby, what's happening? Oh, I got a show. I'm doing this. I'm like, damn. Your whole week is gone.
We ain't talking about me.
But yeah.
The
Game
show,
of Thrones, the last season.
This past weekend was the mid-season finale. Today is, we already said Cinco de Mayo, but it's right before Game of Thrones. Y'all probably won't get this video till Monday because I ain't gonna have time. I got to watch the show. So like last episode 3 was like the mid-season finale since we only got
it was
6 episodes.
And I'm glad that we done with the White Walkers. Mm-hmm. That was my thing. I'm like, what's going on with the people? I'm semi done with winter is here. Winter is
We've been
coming.
talking about it for ages.
It's damn near spring. It's damn near summer. Let's do something.
I felt like the long winter should have at least lasted a little bit longer than one episode.
I thought they was going to start fight. I thought like the first 3 episodes
was going to be
the first episode, you kind of get geared up, whatnot. And then like the second episode, somebody getting slashed. Mm-hmm. But it was episode 3 when everything came together. And I mean, it was epic. I liked it.
Intense.
I liked it. They gave you everything that you wanted.
It was a lot going on, man. And people I talked about how dark. Remember how dark it was?
Yeah, but it was.
I didn't know that it wasn't supposed to be dark. I thought they did that in order to kind of like set the mood because it's nighttime where they were fighting and you can't see the enemy. I thought they were just trying to. It added to it to me. Yeah. And which made me even more excited when old girl came, the Red Witch came through and lit the swords up because now we can
see a little bit of something.
Yes,
because it was just dark.
But I didn't like it. It was still
even when they was fighting. Good. Only if they like kind of move with the the swords or something. You saw a little of the walkers coming through and doing. And then when you said when it was light and you saw all of them just battling up, I'm like, damn man, they really came in for this is it.
And it felt like it was nothing we can do, especially when I guess we should have said spoilers, considering At this point, it's a new episode coming on tonight.
Man. Come on now. They should have caught up.
Yeah.
By now.
I forgot what I was about to say because I was about to spoil something.
Yeah, you better get in. Mike B will get in on Game of Thrones.
It's the best show out there right now.
Hey.
What else is even on? To be quite honest.
Around this time, it's like transition.
You
from
see, my Walking Dead people was like, you know what, we ain't going to even mess with, trying to come back.
Oh, they haven't had
They pushed it back until after Game of Thrones. So I think it's Fear the Walking Dead will come back once Game of Thrones is over. I mean, do not play because y'all won't have that audience. This is the last season, and this is the best show. Now we got to deal with Cersei, and I just at this point I'm kind of satisfied with the show.
Ready.
And I
you don't mind it? You don't even care.
I don't care if what happens. It's, I'm glad we get more episodes, but I'm satisfied.
Oh, that's all.
I'm satisfied.
That's all you.
Yeah, we can go home. We can go home now.
To me, this was like the real story. It's still Game of Thrones. It ain't White Walkers.
Yeah,
it's Game of Thrones. That's what I want. That shit.
Who you think gonna end up on the throne? For some reason, I feel like Cersei ain't gonna die. I'm feeling that way.
I can see her living, but not being like on the throne.
Who gonna be on the throne?
See, I don't. It's about 8 folk that can be on the throne. Just
give me 3.
People like killing and everything, just some bull. Of course, Jon Snow. Oh, of course.
I feel like I don't know. Remember, all this time he hasn't really been wanting the throne. But maybe with him being the rightful heir now,
it is his birthright though.
He might change his
mind. He already had a little taste of it, but I think he'll
change his
he'll
mind.
Go ahead and do it.
So you don't think?
I don't think Daenerys is going to be it. She can either die or she can just bow down to okay, I'm gonna be with old Jon Snow. Mm-hmm. But I don't think she'll be the
queen.
I think it'll be Cersei before her.
Really?
As far as a woman, Jon Snow's the only dude I can see being king. The king or have the throne, and then it's like 3 other women or something.
Who like
Sansa? She's a possibility.
I can't see her going in. They'll have to move the throne to Winterfell. I can't see she ain't going there. But she's always had aspirations to be queen. So
yeah,
I can
see her. Just
I wouldn't want that though. But
it ain't what you want.
I understand.
It's what you get.
My vote.
Oh, you vote no for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
it seems like it'll work. It'll be too perfect for Jon to get the throne. I think something else. It's gonna be something.
But
crazy.
they can get you with that though. They're like. We've been going for Jon Snow, and then we kind of waved off like the last couple of years. He done be with Daenerys and everything, and them bow down, but it's his birthright, might be. He gotta take it.
I'm anxious to see this episode to see the conversation because once Jon Snow told Dany who he really was, the fight started. So she didn't really get to, say anything, tell him how she really feel. Until I'm hoping that conversation happens tonight.
No, I'm
you
pretty
think
sure
she's gonna slap him? You think it's gonna go peaceful, or it's gonna be like an altercation between the two of them? Well, they have to.
She can make an altercation. If there's an altercation, it's because of her,
not him.
Oh no, Snow been cool the whole.
8 seasons.
Yeah, he been shit he didn't want to happen. He like I'm just trying to chill, give me a little piece on the side. Yeah. The first one tried to kill me. I fell in love with her ass, and now and then she did. So and I fell in love with this one. And
who was the first one? Ygritte, the redhead.
Jon Snow.
Oh yeah, Ygritte.
Yeah, bow and arrow. That's what I'm saying. She tried to kill his ass. And so we'll see, man. We'll see.
3 more episodes.
But I think these will be better than the first 3.
Oh, because now we got to really get to it.
Yeah.
Because we got to wrap some stuff
Game
up.
of Thrones.
We got to get to King's Landing.
We back to the game.
We back to the game.
Fuck the White Walkers.
I'm satisfied. After episode 3, I was satisfied.
I'm not satisfied. Mike was there for that. I'm there for the throne. Mike was just there for the old White Walker.
I was there for the battle. But I think we got another fight coming episode 5.
Oh yeah, you got to. She got her army still.
She got a bigger army than we had.
Yes.
So that's going to be a problem. Well, I don't know how we're going to deal with it. That's why I say I can see Cersei actually outlasting us. And I don't care too much for that, but it is what it is at this point.
That's all I have. We went nerd on you for a hot second. But there's plenty of people that watch
Game of Thrones. It's the show. The number 1 show right now.
Yeah. That's all I have.
I guess we didn't talk about Avengers either. But
I haven't seen it, so I still haven't seen it. Hey, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Us. I haven't seen neither one of those, brother. I need to catch up. I'm the problem.
Yeah. Us is probably at the dollar theater at this point.
I mean, you ain't gotta remind me like it's just.
It's been a long. It is. Well, I guess you're doing your play, so
yeah.
I shut up.
Till next time.
Peace.